Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna get comfy here. I got this idea to do a stay-at-home mom tag from Denae Lynn. She's on YouTube and she's also in one of the mommy groups I'm in. And she's really fun to watch and really sweet. So if you would like to watch her original video, I will post her down below. But yes, I'm gonna do a stay-at-home mom tag. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years and it started as a food channel, and then I started vlogging my kids, and then my husband didn't really like that because I never really talked to him about it. I just kind of started doing it, and he's not comfortable with our kids being online because YouTube can be a pretty scary place. I don't judge or feel like, you know, if you have your kids on YouTube, that's totally fine. That's your decision. And I actually watch mostly people who have their kids on YouTube. But just for us and my husband, I just honor his wishes and we do not post our kids. And that was when I was really popular for me. I was kind of getting a good momentum. And then I had Charlie and kind of stopped for a while, and now I'm back on doing weight loss kind of videos. But I figured I would get on here and do like a stay-at-home mom tag, because I still like doing mom videos that kind of center around my kids. It's just hard to do it with showing them, but I figured I would do this so you guys could get to know me and maybe subscribe to my channel, and I could grow a community here, because I really do love doing YouTube. It kind of helps me feel like I'm socializing, because being a stay-at-home mom can be very difficult to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go right into the video because my camera battery is like had a quick charge and I don't know if it's gonna last. Also, I do want to say, disclaimer, my hair is horrible right now. I am trying the Monet system out, and your hair is supposed to get worse before it gets better, and you can't really do anything with it if you don't have like a silicone-free heat protectant to put on your hair, because it takes all the silicone and everything that protects your hair from heat and the gunk and the buildup out, and it just, your hair isn't the best for a couple weeks while you're trying it. But I am giving it a good try. It is supposed to be really good for your hair once you kind of get past the stage, so I'm giving it a good try. I will also link my friend down below who sells it, Katie. She's amazing. She's very informative, so if you guys want to follow her on Instagram and ask her any questions about Monet, go ahead and do so. I've been using it for about 4 washes, 3 washes maybe. So I'm just like in the beginning stage, so I do not have an opinion on it at all. But if you guys are interested, go ahead and subscribe to her Instagram, follow her on Instagram, and ask her any questions you guys have about Monet. It's 100% natural hairline. What do you want to eat? Okay, but I will be right back, and I'll get started on the tag as soon as I feed my child. Okay, I fed Scarlett, and then Charlie of course woke up, so I am feeding her bottle as we speak. So I have the questions written down, and I will just go ahead and jump on in. If I can find where my notebook went. There it goes. Okay. Do you have a daily routine, or do you go with the flow? I would say it's hard to have a routine with a kid. You think you have a daily routine and then it just changes. With Charlie, we try to have a routine with her. She usually wakes up at around 7. Depending on when she had her last bottle, she'll either get a bottle right when she wakes up, or maybe a couple, like an hour after she wakes up. And then I usually hopefully try to get her done by 10. Then she naps, and usually an hour and a half to 2 hours. Have her up for about an hour to 2 hours, put her back down for one more nap, and then sometimes we get a third nap in, most times we don't. She's formula fed, so she is on a little bit of a schedule with her feedings. Scarlett, we have no schedule for Scarlett. She just does what she does. She's very well at entertaining herself. We kind of just do, when she's hungry she eats, but a lot of the times she's not the best eater, so she really doesn't have like a scheduled eating time. I just kind of feed her when she's hungry and things like that. So Scarlett, no, I wouldn't say we would. I would say we would go with the flow with Scarlett, but Charlie, I would say we have a little bit of a schedule with.
Do you plan to stay on at home forever?
Probably not, no. This is just what worked out best for us. Basically I worked a 8 to 5 job before, or when I was pregnant with Scarlett, and I was on maternity leave, and when and I didn't necessarily like my job. I actually didn't like it at all. But after having Scarlett, I would literally just count down my days of maternity leave and cried a lot and just did not want to go back to work. My husband makes pretty good money, but not, you know, outstanding. He makes enough obviously to pay the bills, so we talked about it and he let me stay home, but just warned me it was going to be very financially straining and tight, and it has been very financially straining. He has had a few raises since me being staying home, so we're still a little tight here. We don't do anything fun outside of, you know, taking care of our kids. We don't really get any kind of opportunities to do a whole lot of stuff. We have gone on a few vacations, but nothing substantial. We just basically make enough money to take care of our children, and I have the opportunity to stay at home, which I love, being able to do so. Do you do anything on the side for money? With the staying at home situation and our funds being really tight, most of our money goes to bills, and I don't have what you would call spending money at all. And there are things that I want for our house and for our children and for myself even, and I never get to buy those things. So I do try to make money literally anywhere I can. I use apps like Ibotta. I use any type of cashback reward system. I make meals for a couple of friends, local friends and family, and they will pay me to make them dinners and meal prep for them. I just recently signed up to do these online surveying where I can make like 10 bucks an hour, you know, going through ads and saying these are relevant to me and blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard back. Good job, baby. I haven't heard back if I'm getting hired for that, but I do. Okay, in a little bit. Okay, let me finish feeding Sissy and then I'll get you some, okay? But I do try anywhere I can to make money. Eventually, when the girls get old enough, I will be going back to work. I think I forgot to mention that in the actual question for the going back to work. I will plan on going back to work, but I will not work for somebody ever again. I have never had really a good boss. I have worked for family, but those are great bosses, but outside of family business stuff, I've never had a really good boss, but like maybe one. And so I'm never gonna do it again. I'm miserable at every single job because of the bosses usually and that type of job. So if I ever went back to work, it would be something for myself. I would absolutely love, my dream is to open up a food truck, and I would love to do that. But you know, for right now, it's whatever pays the bills. So yeah, I kind of make a little bit of extra cash doing certain things around the house and for other people that I know locally. What do you love about being a stay-at-home mom? I mean, the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom, I love being home. Hi, baby. I love being home with my girls every day. I love seeing them hit milestones. I love taking care of them. I love being a mom. So, I mean, there's not one bad thing about being a stay-at-home mom necessarily, but there are, like, I don't know, some other things, which is the next question. What do you hate about being a stay-at-home mom? And I don't hate anything about being a stay-at-home mom. I'm blessed that I get this opportunity to do so. Not everybody gets to be a stay-at-home mom, so I'm very blessed I get to be a stay-at-home mom. But I will say the solidarity kind of sucks. With Scarlett, I left the house all the time. We did like pointless errands. I'd visit my family at their jobs and stuff because all my family kind of works for a family business, so I'm able to like go and visit them and stuff. And I'd take Scarlett to go see like her grandparents and things like that, and we just do pointless errands. I'd go to you know, shopping and not really spending any money, but I just okay, in a little bit, okay. Let me finish feeding Sissy. But now with 2 babies, I am stuck. Like, I just have like extreme anxiety about taking both my kids out of the house. I don't do it very often. If I do, it's like to where my husband works, and that's it. So I really just stay at home all the time. And so that would be like the worst part about being a stay-at-home mom, is just not having like socialization and feeling kind of cooped up all day and trapped at home. But that would be the only thing I would think would be a negative. When you shower, do you shower at day or night? I just shower when I can. I try to shower. I was doing like a kick where I'd shower at night. But honestly, I don't have like a set schedule for showering. I just shower when I can, or when I'm gonna do something, I make sure to shower. Yeah, I have no schedule at all. Do you wear makeup every day? No. Honestly, this is the first time, and all I'm wearing right now is concealer, mascara, and I have like brows on, or my brows filled in. Yeah. But no, I haven't worn makeup since I had Charlie, probably. Like before I had Charlie, which was 6 months ago. Fun fact though, I used to actually do makeup as a way to make money as well. I'm not licensed or anything to do so, so in the state of Illinois you have to be licensed to do so, and somebody thought it would be fun to report me. So I got a letter saying if I got caught doing it again, I would be charged $5,000 and a bunch of other stuff. So I had to stop doing it, which sucks because I love doing people's makeup, and obviously you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm like good at it at all. And I'm not like the best, but I can handle it, and I've done a couple weddings and stuff, and so it kind of sucks because it was a really good way for me to make money. But yeah, I can't do it anymore because somebody reported me. So, yeah. Do you work out? Yes, I do. I wouldn't say regularly. I wouldn't say well. I wouldn't say pretty much anything. I'm not good at it, but I do work out. I try to work out as much as possible. With the weather lately, we've had like negative 50-degree days, so I do not leave to go to the gym. I do have a membership at Planet Fitness, which I also do some at-home workout stuff with my husband. We do DDP yoga, which is a professional wrestler who retired. He did his own yoga, and it's actually really awesome. It's saved a lot of people, and we do that at home. So yes, I do work out. This was just recently. I don't really necessarily enjoy to work out, but I actually do feel better about it after I do jump into it, but it takes a lot for me to actually do it. What is your cleaning schedule? I don't have one. I clean when I have time, and my house gets very messy and dirty, but yeah, I need to work on that because I have no schedule for that, and my house gets dirty quite frequently. Do you get alone time with your partner? Absolutely not. No, never. We actually are my cousin is gonna watch the girls here for Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna burp my child real quick.
Okay, I got that.
Okay. The last question was, do you and your partner get alone time? And I said, no way. Hopefully I didn't get spit up on by my baby. But we are actually going to have like our first date since having Charlie alone with for Valentine's Day, because we did actually start that, like, Valentine's Day is our actual like starting to officially date anniversary. But oh, Charlie's gonna be kicking the cameras. Oh, Charlie. Okay, so sorry, new angle, but Charlie's kicking the camera now. But yeah, we haven't had a date since before Charlie, and we went on very little with Scarlett as well. And then we co-sleep with Charlie right now because that's just what works. So we have her with us 24/7. We do spend a little time, and then my husband works really early in the morning, so during the week he goes to bed pretty early. So yeah, it's kind of hard to find alone time. We spend like maybe like a little bit in the evening on the weekends together, but other than that, no, not really. We do need to make a better effort for doing so, but yeah, we don't really. Do I get free time? Yes and no. My husband is really amazing. He is Mr. Dad on the weekends. If I need to go just get out of the house, he is so amazing about doing so. He lets me pretty much do whatever I want on the weekends just because he knows how stressful I can kind of get during the week. I have been struggling with a lot of anxiety and things like that, so he does let me go like shopping with a friend, or really groceries are like my alone time. I go grocery shopping to get away and kind of get some peace of mind, and yeah, so that's my alone time, is grocery shopping. I don't get any alone time when I'm home, but again, my husband is awesome and takes over the girls on the weekends, and he comes home at night and takes over a little bit. He really is the best partner, and I love him so much. He's so good to me, and yes, he does try to give me as much alone time as possible, and he'll even let me sleep in on the weekends too. He's pretty much perfection. Do I have any mom friends? Yes. I mean, kind of hard to do this without having mom friends. I would say I have one person in my life that's not a mom that I hang out with, but my cousins are all moms, my sister-in-law's a mom, my best friends both are moms. I have one friend that's not a mom, and the rest I have mom friends. It's just kind of hard to maintain relationships with people who are not going through like the same kind of things with you. Like my husband, none of his friends have kids, and we try to make time to see them, but I mean, it's kind of hard when you have kids to hang out with people who don't have kids. So I mean, they'll come over and they're great with our kids and stuff like that, but for the most part, we hang out with people who have kids. Why did you decide to stay at home? And I did kind of say that already in the last clip. Just I couldn't fathom going back to work and not raising my children. Also, I did have a really good opportunity to work in a restaurant. It didn't work out, obviously, because I'm not doing it anymore. But even when I was getting that opportunity to do so, we kind of figured out the cost of daycare, and everything was basically me working to pay for daycare, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to us having... Yeah, in a little bit. Hold on. In just 1 second. It didn't make sense for us to pay someone to watch or take care of our kids when I wasn't benefiting from it. I mean, I was benefiting from it like for my soul, because cooking is my life and I loved doing the job, but in my opinion, it wasn't worth somebody else raising my kids. So granted, we struggle financially a lot, but it wouldn't make a difference if I was working. We would still struggle about the same, only my kids would be being raised by somebody else. So that's why we kind of make this decision for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And then, how old are your children? I know, hold on. Give me 2 more minutes and then I will let you paint, okay? My children are 3 and 6 months. Scarlett turns 4 on August 12th, and Charlie will turn 1 on August 21st. Their numbers are flip-flopped. Yeah. I did not plan, I actually planned on having my babies like August, September, but they ended up being August, both of them, so they're both Leo Lions. But yeah. And I'm going to do one more question. The last question I'm just going to add in because I just want 15 questions, and I kind of had trouble kind of picking out the questions I really wanted to answer. And it is, are you going to have any more kids? No. We are done at 2. My dream was to have a boy and a girl. That's just what I was raised as. I had a brother, and I loved having a brother. And I just know that moms and daughters, or moms and sons bond like a father and daughter bond, kind of, because my girls are, even Charlie at 6 months is a daddy's girl, and Scarlett is a huge daddy's girl. So I wanted a boy so I could have a mama's boy. That didn't happen. I love my girls more than anything. So everybody would ask us, well, you got to try one more time to get your boy. Knowing me, I would have 3 girls, and I don't think I could physically, mentally, emotionally handle that. I am a man's girl. Like, all of my friends, I'm closer with like guys, my family members. I'm pretty close with most of the guys in my family. I love all the women in my family too, but I am closer with most of the guys in my family. I'm just a guy's girl. Like, I just get along better with guys. So if I had 3 girls, my poor husband and my poor self, like, when we all like on our periods, he would probably need to move out for like a month. But yes, we are not having any more kids after this. 2 is our limit. I don't want to say never, but I really highly doubt it. Financially, it wouldn't work out because our house is perfect for 2 kids. We would literally have to buy a new house, a new car, a new just life if we added 1 more kid, and financially we could not be able to do that. So yeah, so no more kids, most likely, like 99.9% chance, no more kids. But yeah, that is it. I would love to do more of these like Q&A questions. I don't have a lot of followers, so it kind of is pointless to do like a posting a Q&A. But maybe like if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them down below, and I will like over a series of weeks I will like compile them and maybe do a Q&A. I would love to do a Q&A because I just love answering questions. It can be about me, it could be about my diet, it could be about my kids, whatever you guys want to ask, I will answer it in a Q&A eventually if I get enough questions. Like I said, a small following. I don't feel like many people would be interested in that. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!